Hey, y'all, grab a coffee, settle in, 'cause I gotta tell you about the wildest morning of my life, down by Willow Bend Creek, where everything I thought I knew got turned upside down. My name's Ethan Caldwell, used to be a Marine, now just a guy trying to keep the ghosts of a rock at bay, walking my German Shepherd, Tucker, through the fog in Pine Hollow, a little nowhere town in the Smoky Mountains. That chilly November day, Tucker's ears perked up. He let out this bark sharp, urgent, like he'd sniffed out trouble and bolted toward the creek, dragging me through the frost like a man possessed. I'm stumbling after him, boots slipping on icy mud, heart pounding 'cause Tucker doesn't spook easy's my rock, the one who lays his big OL head on my chest when nightmares hit at 3 a.m. There, tangled in the roots by the water, was this soggy burlap sack, rocking with the current. I thought it was just trash at first, some farmer's junk, but then it moved. My stomach dropped, and through the rush of the creek, I swear I heard Ida tiny, broken whisper, "Mama." I ripped that sack open, hands shaking, and there she was, this little girl, maybe 3, curled up tight, her blonde curls plastered to her blue-tinged face, clutching a ragged doll like it was her lifeline. I scooped her up, wrapped her in my coat, and ran for town, Tucker barking at my heels, like he knew we were racing death itself. At the clinic, Doc Harper, a grizzled guy who's seen it all, worked fast, warming her up, checking her pulse, while Sarah Mitchell, the local kindergarten teacher who's got a heart bigger than this town, hovered close, whispering soft words to the girl we started calling Lily. My head was spinning, those old warm memories creeping in soldiers I couldn't save, screams I couldn't unharbit this time. I wasn't too late. Then Sheriff Dan Carter walks in, his face grim, saying there's a reward out for a missing kid, but no Amber Alert, no official report. That's when Maria Lopez, who cleans for the big shot Wheeler family, slipped in, her hands twisting, voice barely a whisper. "She's not missing," she said, eyes darting like she was scared of her own shadow. "She's Clara Wheeler's daughter, and her daddy, Mayor James Wheeler, paid to make her disappear." You could feel the air shift, like a storm was brewing. See, Mayor Wheeler's the kind of guy who smiles for the cameras, but runs Pine Hollow like his personal kingdom. His daughter Clara, barely 25, was told her baby died at birth. Nobody knew she'd been pregnant, 'cause Wheeler hid it to keep his perfect image. Maria overheard him paying some lowlife to ditch Lily in that creek, all to dodge a scandal. I'm standing there, fists clenched, Tucker growling low, when Wheeler himself storms into the clinic, all polished suit and cold eyes, saying, "That's my granddaughter, Caldwell. Hand her over." I stepped in front of Lily, voice steady but burning. "You threw her in a creek like garbage, and now you want her back." Clara, behind him, looked like she'd been gut-punched, tears streaming as she whispered, "Please, I didn't know." Lily, still shaky, clung to Sarah, sobbing when Clara reached for her, and I saw Wheeler's mask crack just for a second before he snapped, "You'll regret crossing me, Marine." It all came to a head in the Pine Hollow courthouse, packed with folks whispering like it was a soap opera. Sarah and I sat there, Lily between us, her tiny hand gripping Tucker's leash. Wheeler's lawyer, some slick city guy named Victor Hayes, spun a tale about family reunification, but our lawyer, Tom Rita, local who fights for the underdog, laid it bare. Maria testified, voice shaking, about Wheeler's dirty deal. Clara broke down, sobbing. I thought she was dead, her words slicing through the room. Doc Harper said moving Lily now would break her, 'cause she'd started calling Sarah Mama and me Papa. Then, in the quiet, Lily's little voice rang out, holding up her doll to me. "Papa, fix her eye." The whole room froze, judge, jury, everybody, 'cause that kid's trust was louder than any lawyer's speech. The judge, old Margaret Lane, didn't flinch. She gave us custody, handed Clara visitation, and sent Wheeler's case to the DA for trying to lose Lily. The town cheered as we walked out, Tucker strutting like he knew he was the hero. A year later, Sarah and I got hitched in the town church, Lily tossing petals, Tucker with a goofy red bow on his collar, stealing the show. Clara's healing, visiting Lily, who calls her Annie, now, building trust one hug at a time. Wheeler's facing jail, his empire crumbling, and Pine Hollow's starting to feel like home again. Here's the thing, sometimes life hands you a fight you didn't ask for, but it also hands you family you didn't expect. Lily, Sarah, Tucker, my miracle, Proof that even in the darkest moments, there's a spark of hope. So, what do you think? Did Wheeler get what he deserved? Or is there more to this story? Drop your thoughts below, tell me where you're watching from, and share this if it hit you like it hit me. Let's keep spreading hope, one story at a time.